I'm not sure I'm mentally and physically prepared. But Leanna says it's fine. I loved a lot of homeware stuff, and then they did a patterned one. So do you see that those bits will freeze and those bits will live? Don't judge me. I'm trying to perm my own eyelashes.
Amazing, thank you.
Hello and welcome to another vlog. Do you know what? This is just going to be my favourite place to sit because not only is the lighting relatively good, but it's just practical. I am about to attempt something that I'm not sure I'm mentally and physically prepared for. Cooking dinner, washing my hair, which is a process in itself, and if you haven't watched previous vlogs, you know. And 3, washing up, and 4, I've got to move all these clothes and all of these clothes here into the hallway, because when I start cooking the clothes just cling to the food because our extraction fan is not plumbed properly. Several things I need to do, and kind of all need to do at once really, as well as I'm currently uploading the current vlog onto the old YouTubes. I haven't done the thumbnail for it yet. I haven't really done a little post that I put on my Instagram when I put it up. So I'm spinning plates, and you all know how my brain works. It cannot cope in situations like this, but we're going to test it. We're going to try and make it happen. Just don't think these are too long.
Megan, I think it's streaming on something now. Maybe Paramount Plus.
Yeah, perhaps.
I think it's Youz.
It's
also filled with romance.
Hello.
Hola, you alright?
A room. Andrew's left, but he just had so much shit by the front door. And when I'm cooking, I can't have clothes in the same room because it all starts to smell.
Yeah.
So had to lug all this stuff upstairs, and I don't know what half of this stuff is. Yeah, he's fractured the bone that goes to the big toe. 7:15. I still haven't got my hair mask in. I've sorted the hallway, and then I came back downstairs. Well, I spoke to my mum as well. Came back downstairs, uploaded the video, done the caption, done the thumbnail, done all of that stuff, and that is what's taken like half an hour when I should have just either started washing my hair and shoved a hair mask on, or started cooking or whatever. I prioritise that. I don't think it's silly because I'm setting goals for myself. I love making these videos, I love editing them. No, I'm not an influencer or a YouTuber or have thousands and thousands of views that makes it something that I should prioritise, but I do it because it makes me happy. And I knew that if I didn't get it up tonight, then I'd be in the same position like I was last week. And I really find that when I'm healthy and well and I can just crack on, Thursdays are such a good day for me. We tend to do bits and bobs at the weekend, so I vlog that, and then I'm going into a new week, and it's just like tends to be a positive way into starting a vlog, that when it gets to the Thursday and I've edited it in the week where I'm maybe pausing work that I'm doing and then giving this a go, it just works. This is where I'm at. It's 7:15 and I haven't had dinner yet. I like to eat at about 7 or half 7. I'm doing a risotto. It probably won't be ready till 8:45 at this rate. I've got so much washing up to do. I tend to do that before I start cooking because I'm not one with the kitchen. It's not a natural space for me, so I like to make it as clear as possible so I have room.
That's how you pull the calf, my dude.
Oh, my eyes! We are up. It is the morning. I went to bed with a hair mask on. Dinner was great. I didn't eat till it must have been 8:30, I think. So I gave up on vlogging in that point. But I did put a hair mask on and it got really late, and I was like, I'm just going to sleep in the hair mask, wash it off, and I'll just dry it in the morning. You should not do that to your hair because your hair is its most fragile when it's wet. So I broke all my rules then. But because I've been up for a couple of hours, I'm meeting Leanna at 10, and it takes me a little while to dry my hair and obviously put a bit of makeup on and just get ready. The dogs are keeping me company, so hopefully little Walf doesn't pee on the bed and be a naughty boy. Let's get ready. I'm a hype beast. Everyone seems to know what this is, surely by now. There's not a lot left. You have to absolutely saturate your hair in it. I've got my mum on it as well. It's a water repellent effectively, but it's basically good for humid conditions. I'm ready. Partially put my hair up because I'm sweating a bit, but also I have just dropped this camera into a coffee cup, not intentionally, so I hope that there's nothing wrong with my camera now. Also, tell you what's really frustrating is my eyelashes. I'm booked in with my friend Ella next Friday, but it's 8 in the evening. I don't know whether Andrew and I are going out and doing something because he's been working loads recently. So I might attempt to try and do it myself, because the only two people that I would trust, well, I don't know why I trust myself, would be Ella or my friend Lauren. Both very busy. Day has come. I'm with Leanna again and we are going charity shopping.
Thrifting.
Thrifting. It is a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? So we're going thrifting. We are in Anglia Square.
Angria Square.
Angria Square.
Friday morning.
And Leanna, just, you have the reins. Mm-hmm. Tell me what to do, where to go, and how you look at rails.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we're gonna have a jolly good time. Pray for me, I guess. I really want to find some good stuff. I think it's always a nice feeling when you get a bargain. Do you not think?
No, 100%. 100%.
No, you don't agree that a bargain's great?
No, I do. I was taking your logic. Yes, it's good to find the bargain, but it's even better to
Just have a go.
Yeah. Start
Okay.
at the end. Start at the very end and you swift back. Curl back round.
Let's go.
I'm going to get you this medal for seeing me 3 times this week.
So, first shop. This is apparently Leanna's favourite. Let's go.
Hello.
What is she doing? That was really comfortable. Oh, those are good. That's only £5.
£2.50 for this one.
I like that. I have managed to get some bits. You've been successful as well. Got a bag. We are on our 4th charity shop. Things are going well. I haven't been vlogging in charity shops because I thought I'd get told off, but Leanna says it's fine. So we're going with that. I quite like this.
I think that and the wedding dress that you have.
Well, I wore something similar to that. It was just a little brooch in the hair. But I'm pleasantly surprised. You do need patience though. I really like that.
That's nice. £1.25.
Zara, it's a Zara top. Will that annoy me though?
But you can
The little pull.
get your little razor thing, can't you?
And let's do a bit of a haul. There we go. That's better. Finished charity shopping. Went to Bread Sauce. They didn't have a chocolate croissant, pain au chocolat, so I just got a normal one. It's lunchtime now, but I don't think I want to have something to eat like lunch. I just wanted a little patisserie, and I got my favourite drink. So charity shopping, thrifting was so fun. I'm not gonna lie, I did panic a bit. I'm not someone that enjoys shopping. I think I've made that really clear. I also found it quite overwhelming. There's a lot to look at, loads of different sections, lots of colours, fabrics, textures. It was a bit of a sensory overload, but Leanna was the perfect person to go with. I don't think there are any necessary tips and tricks per se, but what I've taken from going out is that Oxfam have their own type of, I wouldn't say their own brands, but they sell collections of stuff full priced. They had like a Moomin collection, they had like a gardening section, and it was all just like $12.99 or $15.99 for little small things. They're obviously like handmade, you know, brand new, etc. So that was interesting. I also found Oxfam was quite expensive with particular things. I saw a lot of stuff that I liked in YMCA, but I feel like it's gonna vary from where you live, what stuff gets put in there. YMCA, they had ex-Wimbledon brand new attire in there, like polo tops and t-shirts and stuff, like really nice and smart, and I got some of those bits. And then in Scope, they did like ex brand new M&S stuff, so I got a bag. And then I loved a lot of homeware stuff like knitted blankets I thought were really cool, so let's get into it. Went to Scope and got myself an M&S bag. We were talking about, Grace, you just need like a bucket bag or something like that, and I find like this will be perfect for holiday. They did this colour, so just black with nice wooden handles and then like a long strap, and then they did a patterned one, and I was so drawn to the patterned one, but I was like, do you know what, it won't necessarily go with a lot of stuff, so went with this one. And you know how much I'm loving M&S at the moment. It was £29.50 originally, so if you have a Scope near you, go get yourself one of these because it is a prime staple. And then I got 2 Wimbledon t-shirts, which I'm fingers crossed hope are going to suit me and fit. I love green. I love green. Green's become my favourite colour. I got this Wimbledon collared top. What I will say is it was an extra small. I'm not an extra small, but I thought it was fairly generous. It'll probably just be a bit more fitted. Whether I like that or not, I'm yet to find out. And then this was a medium, and it's like a really thin knit, and I thought, oh, this is quite smart. Not doing this justice, am I? It's a collared, light knit top. I'm not good at explaining things. And then lastly, I picked up a neutral scarf because I want to do the whole like headscarf thing. It's a neutral pattern, and I think like it would even go with what I'm wearing today. And I was like, Leanna, if I get this, could you show me how to do it? I would say that was pretty darn successful for me. I'm going to eat this, continue to eat my pano, and get ready, spend some time with the dogs before I have to go and get Botox done. I mean, I don't have to get it done, but I'm excited to get it done. So the lady you were speaking to before, you said you can't freeze and lift.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
Yeah, at that age. So she didn't have Botox until quite late in life, and the forehead at that point, the skin on it is already a bit more loose.
That's the other thing. Can you see the... What do you think of this? My skin on my forehead, because it gives me crepey vibes.
It's gonna be fine.
Oh, okay. Like, I'm only 31. Like, I get it. I'm not.
So we want these to lift. Okay, so we want that to come in that vector. So you see that's gonna sort of come that way.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that we leave a border around that. So we want also. So that's where that eyebrow is pulling to. So these bits here we won't Botox, and then if you lift up, you see in this bit you've got what we call the aponeurosis. There's no point in Botoxing up there. So we want to make sure that nothing is frozen there, because we want those bits of muscle to move. So we want to go out there and there. So do you see that those bits will freeze and those bits will lift?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's so clever.
Kick up the eyebrow. And there. And then big smile. And now the bit you have to sit forward with the absolute mixture.
Gravity.
That's brilliant. Do you like that pop up, the asymmetry? I have asymmetry, but I like it.
I'd rather put your
put it
reference.
On me. I
yeah.
think it'd be better.
Yeah. I
don't
think I'll explain it well either. So I did actually give Libby the heads up because I wanted to sit down and vlog all about skincare, Botox and how that plays its part, but also my issue with my chin. Over the years, over the past 2 years, I've had jaw filler and chin filler. I feel like it's gotten to the point now where I've probably got a bit too much filler in my chin with how much my chin moves around. I think when I'm not talking and you can see my side profile, it's all balanced, looks fab, absolutely love it. But I've apparently got a very active chin, and rather than dissolve my chin, which I would probably then have to dissolve my jawline, we are giving Botox a go in my chin to basically stop movement in the chin so that it doesn't curl up and look a little bit like Quagmire. I've got a chin that just is a little bit groovy. Libby has a special chair in her clinic that women come and sit on, and it's supposed to help your pelvic floor. It's incredible, it's amazing, but it does make a little bit of a noise. And whilst I was sitting down and chatting with Libby, there was no way I could have edited something together and give decent information across without it being horrendous to listen to. It's quite hard to hear what we're talking about, and what we're talking about is important and very informative, but it just didn't really go according to plan. So next time when I go see Libby, I will ask her all the questions again, explain how she does things, and readdress the skincare regime that we are putting my skin through and how exciting that is. Sorry. Oh yeah, the next bit is going to include needles, so if you don't like needles, maybe just like skip the next bit.
Hi. Yeah, come in. Bianca will show you exactly where to go. You know what you're doing, Bianca, don't you? And just relax. Goes in deep, well done.
It's like filler.
Feels like that.
Botox is all done, painless.
Yeah.
But I'll look great in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm now kindly going to sit underneath new light machine. Do you care to explain? So I've sat underneath the Dermalux before, but this is like one on crack.
So this is the world's most powerful LED device made to stimulate your collagen and reduce the redness, and it's 10 times faster at inducing that collagen and 10 times more powerful than any other machine on the market.
Fabulous. And I get to give it a go. Gives you a little taste of what I was dealing with.
Stuff it can go wherever it wants right now. I'm not too precious. It's going somewhere. I don't really know where it is. No, it can't do it anymore.
But I did take the sound off in this clip because the woman next to me was having a personal conversation, and I obviously didn't want to be that person that broadcasts it on the internet. But I was mega pumped to try this Dermalux machine. I've been underneath the Dermalux before. This one basically shits on that. And Libby and I are going to be putting together a regime of getting under the light fairly frequently with all the other things that we've got in motion too. Exciting! Woohoo! Skincare!
Feel it on your internal gyros, the steering wheel unloads a little bit. Just made that first pass to Charles Leclerc. Also flat out burst in the drive. Not quite sure how fast at the end of this lap, but as we expect here.
So I started selling stuff on Wednesday, but then I was like, no, I want to like wash all the clothes so they're nice and fresh, because I don't want people to buy my clothes and then receive them and they smell of like, well, it's been in a suitcase for like a couple of months. So I've done that, so there was a bit of delay on shipping these out, and I had Vinted just, it's time to ship your order. Yeah, but like it's not dry yet, so not ideal, but it's done. I've packaged them all up. They're in lovely pink packaging, which is not eco-friendly, and I'm not happy about that, but it's just stuff that I had I'm going to use, and then when I need to repurchase packing bags, I think I'm just going to get some, well, ones that are nicer for the environment, so that when people receive it they can just shove it in the recycling. Better way to be, and if you buy in bulk it's not too bad, is it? Right, I've made it to Tesco's and there is this doodad. Okay, let's get going. Back home now, obviously, but my god was that stressful. I know that I probably stressed myself out more than the average person. I just see something as, oh my god, this is overwhelming, rather than like, actually just calm down, like take your time. I feel a bit old actually, in the sense of just I don't feel savvy with things like this. The InPost where you put it in a little locker, I don't know whether I've done that right. Like I scanned the QR code, said what size the parcel was, boom, a little locker opens, you put it in, but I'm putting in a package and there's no label on it, so when it gets collected, do they put the label on, or have I fucked that one up? So I'm stressed about that. I've come home with one package because I've obviously clicked the wrong option, so now I'm talking to Vinted customer services, but going to Every and doing everything through Every and a co-op, they've got a little booth thingy, was just so pleasant and was so easy. So that's my rant of the day. I'm just doing myself some lunch, and I think I'm gonna wash all the towels in the bathroom today so they are nice and fresh, and I think I'm going to wash the bedding too, so then that's nice and fresh. So it's a bit of a home day today. Happy Pride in Norwich, it's Pride Day today. Leanna did invite me to do the little march in Norwich, but I'm just not a big fan of... Wondering what I was going to say then. I'm not a big fan of crowds. And she did say it wouldn't be like overwhelming or anything. It's all quite chill and the vibe is good, which I'm sure it is, but I don't know, it's just lots of people. It's like I don't really like going to London because of the hordes of people, because whenever I do go to London, or I need to go to London, it's always in the busy parts and I never enjoy it. I decided to skip out on that. Don't judge me. I'm trying to perm my own eyelashes. I have actually got an appointment with my friend Ella next Friday at 8 in the evening. I don't know whether Andrew and I are going out. I have time, so I've attempted to do it myself. I've had this kit for a little while, which is probably dangerous and I shouldn't be using it, but I'm not doing it for the whole time it told me to do it. They were due to be done again, and it was getting to a point where they were all like different lengths of curls and I couldn't really do anything, so I've taken it into my own hands. So this eye's done. The tricky bit is like putting these lash guard things on, and it also says like, oh, keep each of the solutions on like 10 to 12 minutes. I've done like 6 to 8 minutes, but I'm just about to take the second step off, and then you nourish and cleanse your lashes, and then you use oil to get the flap off. I don't think I've done too much of a bad job actually. I think I've done super duper well. As long as they've just got that a little bit of lift, because then I can put mascara on, because the only thing I wear is mascara and maybe a little bit of bronzer underneath my eyes. I'm now going to laminate my eyebrows. I've glued them down. I'm just copying the steps I did with my eyelashes. Glued them down so I like the shape, and then I'm going to put each step on. So hopefully I don't singe my eyebrows. I'm so savvy. So everyone used cling film, and I know why, because it just like holds it in place. Tries to do it on my eyelashes. It kind of worked. Got my perming solution on, fixed it down with some cling film, and I've used a headband to hold these two pieces in place. I don't know what I've done. So obviously I glued them down, so then I used the oil to like lift the glue and it to just break down and wipe off. I may have lost a few hairs. Whether that'll turn into all of them and I won't have any eyebrows anymore, that could be an option. But I should not be left to my own devices to test these things. But this has been fun. This hasn't.
Story. We know that you know, but you know what you don't know a lot about. Obviously, camp counselor energy, so they can go back, even further back.
Babe, your memory for...
But ours was literally a page.
No, because I think it
for use over.
It is Saturday night. I was either going to take myself to the Barbie movie, because I know Andrew doesn't want to watch that, have a date with myself, or I was thinking, well, it's a Saturday night, why don't you go get a takeaway? And I really fancied a McDonald's, even though my favourite is the Chicken Legend and they've taken it off and replaced it with the McCrispy and the McSpicy. But I'm sorry, they're both spicy. I haven't had the McSpicy, but my brother has and said that it's mega spicy, but I think the McCrispy is spicy, so just a write-off really. And then the chicken sandwich. What's this person doing? Oh my god, what are you doing? It's green. Oh no, you're gonna crash. You're gonna crash. You're gonna crash. Oh, I hate people. I really hate people.
Hi, what can I get for you?
Hiya, I've got a code.
Yeah, what's your code?
It's GZ14.
Yeah, that's all gone through.
Fab, thank you. Oh, that was quick and painless. Amazing, thank you. Did I take my mic off? Right. Add 2 bacon. Well, I didn't want 2 bacon, but I'll take it. So, no, I haven't got beef tomato, but... And I've got my medium chips. So that's it really. And my big drink, which is Sprite Zero. I can't drink that for 20 minutes because I'll get heartburn, so.
It's crocodile.
Shame. Right, Ralph, you now need your help. I've got to make the beer. Right, guys, you are actually officially going to have to move because I've got to take this off. Okay? I'm going to start at Alan. What a vlog, am I right? There are a good few elements to this vlog which I really enjoyed editing. I think the hat trick of Leanna and I hanging out 3 days on the trot, obviously that went in with the last vlog. Pretty proud of that. That means she got me sociable 3 times, and I'll take that. But what I will take from this vlog also is that I spoke a lot about skincare, Botox, filler. That's not necessarily to everyone's liking, and I completely understand. I did vlog a little bit more, but it's not in this vlog. I have taken it out because otherwise this vlog would have been 45 minutes long. And although I love a 45-minute vlog, not sure others necessarily will. I like keeping around the 20 to 30 minute mark and nice editing time to keep to, because I talk, I do ramble, that won't be stopping anytime soon, but I also like sharing the things that I do, and it just all kind of comes together and ends up to be around 20 to 30 minutes long. So we are encroaching on the 30 minutes, so I just wanted to wrap this up a bit. I've had such a holly jolly time. I have actually today scrubbed off my fake tan. We've got a Billy Bob that's joined the crew. So incredibly painful, but that just means that I'm due on my period. So we're gonna bypass that, and what I will be doing is probably in a standalone video. I'm going to start doing those soon. I've already prepped my Disney planning video because I am doing the whole Disney thing this year from start to finish. We're talking what we want to get out of Disney the second time, because it's my second time going. I'll be like Andrew's 8th time. What we've got planned, what we want to do, how we want to spend our time. I have got a bit of a disability with my stomach condition, so we have also looked into getting a DAS pass. I want to talk about that and how that's going to help us enjoy more of our holiday, which I wish I had looked into the previous trip, because there's a few rides I had to duck out of because I was unwell. So alongside my Disney videos that I want to put together, I also want to do my skincare videos. I do want to do a sit down video with Libby and talk about getting my skincare back on track, understanding it, getting that knowledge in, the appointments that I'm putting in place. Look, my skin isn't bad. I'm very lucky and fortunate to have the skin that I have. With having something that I'm grateful to have, I want to look after it too. So I'm liaising with Libby, the expert. She has got me, and I've already started Zio Skin Health by Zien Obaji, MD. I have tried this before, I've slagged it off before, but I was not using it properly. Rather than getting in deep in this vlog, I've cut it out, and it's going to be its own standalone video where I talk about all the steps that are included, and it's going to start me on my way to my skincare regime, stuff that I can eventually add to this regime, stuff to keep on top of. And at the end of the day, we're all going to age, and I would like to do it as gracefully, pardon the pun, as possible. I have put all my faith into Libby. You've got to start somewhere. So very excited to chat about this and other steps that I have in place, like Neo Found, which is a skin booster that I've recently have done. There is stuff coming. I will, as I said, do another video and talk more in depth and not take up the come vlog with me's time, because as I said, it's not for everyone. On another side note, I also had my nails done today. They're really jazzy and cool, and will look great when Andrew and I celebrate our 10-year anniversary, which is this week. So as I'm rounding this vlog up, I'm going to be starting a new one, and it'll be getting all nice and tanned and fancy for date night to celebrate our 10 years. We're gonna go have sushi, which I'm pumped to go and have. I think Andrew and I are also gonna do some bits this weekend. I might try and attempt to film the Disney video that I was just talking about, a planning video, but I need to do the homework so I can thoroughly talk about things, because I'm not an expert, this is my second time going, but I also want to be as informative as possible. So keeping up on the positivity. I have been having a really good week, a really good couple of days. I feel fit, I feel healthy, I haven't had any flare-ups. Everything up here is working nicely on the positive train, and also with that comes confidence. So after not having a flare-up for over a week, I'm starting to feel more like human, more like myself, and a lot happier too. So thank you for all the lovely, kind messages. We are not robots, we can't always function the way that we want, but it's really nice to have that support network there and read your lovely messages, whether it's like privately on Instagram or in the little comments on here. It's really uplifting and doesn't go unnoticed. So lots of love. Thank you as always, and I'm wishing you a lovely rest of your week or rest of your day, or whenever you may be watching this. Let's keep on the positive train. Toodles.